Perfect example of a do as I say, not as I do situation. So as you can see, this is the slide flat on my spreader here that I went to use the other day, and it's completely locked up. Normally I do pretty good at cleaning these because I know fertilizer and so forth is very corrosive, and these bolts here. So usually I'll rinse it off, or I'll spray it off after I use it, or blow it off, and it gets everything off, but obviously I didn't. And I'm the only one that uses it, so I can't blame anybody else. But what I've done is I've taken, let's see, taken 2 bolts out so far. This one goes here. There's this one here. This is a control arm. Simple fix. What I'm gonna do is actually just replace all 4 of these bolts. There's 2 here and 2 here. I'm gonna replace them with 1/4 20s. Just got to get them out. I'm gonna have to actually cut these off. They're so bad I couldn't get them out. So I'm just gonna take a cutoff wheel, whack them off, clean that bracket up, make sure everything's good. And I've got some just little zinc coated galvanized 1/4 20s with some nylock nuts, and should get us back in business so I can get my final winterizer fertilizer on. This is just a little stainless steel piece here. It's actually in good shape, so we'll just take these 2, cut them off with a cutoff wheel, and see if we can clean it up, put it back together. You'll see me with gloves on. I don't normally wear gloves, but I ran out of rags, so I'm using paper towels, which I hate to do because they're kind of annoying. So just to help keep from getting, I got WD-40 because I tried to soak all these in WD-40 overnight, and it just didn't help. They're just too far gone. So find some safety glasses. So those are off, but they're still wanting to not come out. There's one. Just really wanting to be a pain in the butt. That's 2, and then we gotta get this one last bolt out. There we go. So all the old stuff's out now. We'll take this little triangle piece. Pretty sure it's the same either way, and then this piece, we'll clean them up and see if we can get it put back together here. Probably could use a new piece, but I don't have anything here to make one out of. Haven't got my metal storage and so forth here at the shop yet. At the house. So I'll just make do with what we got and use this for now. I can always take it back apart. Like I said, I just need to get my last fertilizer down for the winter. And then I'll be good. Let's see if those are gonna slide in there. Nope. So I'm gonna drill those out because they're not quarters. So I wasn't quite sure what size it was, but I knew if it was a quarter, it was okay. I could just drill them out and that would give me a little bit bigger bolt. I knew they were close. Doesn't take a lot to drill them out. The other thing I need to be working on getting is a vise here at the house. Just haven't decided what I want to do, because they're pretty pricey for a really good one. I do have one I'm going to do a renovation on. It's an older model. I may bring that here and use it. So all I do is basically just ream those out. So now this 1/4-20 fits right through there. Same length, just I'm guessing that's a, guessing it's a 3/16. Oh, we got one more to get out. Like I said, fertilizer, and it's not seed. Well, I run seed through this, but it's the fertilizer. That's, and we don't use this for any kind of salt or anything like that for the driveway. Strictly just fertilizer and seed, and the seed is what's corrosive. I mean, the fertilizer is what's the corrosive part. So this goes up like that, and this goes there. This goes here and here, and it should swivel. Hopefully these bigger bolts don't make a difference. I don't think they will. Because basically what this is like a hinge point. So when you pull this here, push that up and down, it rotates this little, clumsy fingers here, can't pick anything or drop anything. When you flip that, it rotates this. This is a stationary point, this and this move, and that's what slides this door in and out. I can see now one thing I'm gonna have to get is some magnet trays. So many holes in this table that I'm trying to find places to put stuff so it doesn't fall. Oh, that's a 1/4. I gotta try that. That's gonna be fun. So I'm just gonna put everything on here. The reason I got lock nuts is so I can leave a little bit of wiggle room. So I'm not gonna go super tight. So we've got those. Last one will be this, and I'm not sure if it matters. I'm gonna put it, I feel like it's got a flat edge. So this bar going to the control bar here, it's got like a flat side, and then it's got like an offset side, this piece of flat bar into the round bar. I'm gonna assume that goes on that side because it looks so much better that way. Nice and smooth and like it was made to be there. Like I said, I've got lock nuts on these, not lock nuts, so I shouldn't have to tighten them all the way up. I'm gonna leave a little bit of room. That way they won't bind. You don't want them super tight because they have to move their swivel, so. I think that works better than it did before when it was new. It sure does. You can see the new bolts here. Got 4 brand new bolts and basically just replaced it. And so this actually is now, it's not springing back. I'm actually gonna loosen that up. I think I went just a hair too tight. So let's try this one first. That's the hinge point where it swivels. There we go. So you gotta have them just loose enough, like I said, and I think, because I don't think it's ever even done that before, so there's a spring up here in the top where the handle is, and basically what you do is you push it down, and you got a little set screw, you lock it in place, and it's spring loaded, and so it'll spring back to open up, and you just get it set, and then put your set screw and lock it back in place.